The whole reason I'm showing you all these shelves, guys, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. I am a small reseller. I currently sell on eBay as well as Niknax and on Whatnot. Currently, every Thursday at 2 p.m. Central, I go live on Niknax and do a jewelry jar live sale. And on Saturdays as well at 2 p.m. Central, I go live on Whatnot and do a vintage whatever live sale. And we'll kind of be talking a little bit about that and changing up some formats of some of that through this video. So, welcome back. Let's get started. Okay, guys, so I know it looks horrendous, but this tote on the bottom is full of nothing but bubble wrap and stuff like that. These lamps are my mom's that I'm fixing, and the globe in there is a light, and that's my father's, and I have to get a new bulb for it. And this green tote is stuff that I will be sending over to Goodwill or another thrift store locally here. These boxes are all empty because I use them when I'm transporting, like as such. Oh, let me turn on these lights. Like as such when I'm moving things from between down here to upstairs to the reselling room once they're photographed and, you know, listed and all that stuff. And then, oh, see, I didn't even prepare. I just turned on the camera. No lights. Decided no lights. So, oh, come on, microphone. Hold on, guys. My cord. Oh, all the difficulties. Okay. So, I have some glass still remaining. Oh, and some caulking stuff for the window. Some glass stuff still remaining that I need to get listed. Oh, some stuff right here that I recently picked up, and it's sitting there just because I had run out of room on my table. And this tote is empty, I think. I think it's empty, or it has metal decor or something in it. Anyway, and I was using that as a table too. So anywho, oh yeah. You guys remember I recently found, was it the green birds that I found? Or I think it was the red birds that I found. Anyway, it was the red birds that I found at Goodwill recently. And I said, oh, I have one just like it. And I want to say I said it was Maddox of California, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% positive. I have to look them up again. I do have them in a collector book, but maybe I spoke correctly when I went with my gut, and maybe not. There's some moonstone there. There's some other colored pretty glass stuff going on back there. I think there's like an amberina, if I remember right, I think it's Fenton Cabbage Rose. It's like a serving bowl, stuff like that. Down here's all cookware stuff, you know. Ooh, my knees. Got a lot of Pyrex, Corel, Anchorhawken or Fire King, some probably a little Federal in there. There's a little bit of my pressed glass sitting down there, like EAPG type stuff. Oh, my owl that I don't know how to go about selling. I don't know. Anyways, this old sort of register calculator thing came out of, I think, my great uncle's barn or something like that. I'd have to ask my mom again. This fan I got in an estate sale a while back, and the cord needs to be replaced on it. I don't know how the rest of it works. The cord just looks so shoddy that I didn't even try plugging it in to find out how the mechanics worked. But exterior wise, it all appears to look good. And I've taken the back off, and everything to me appears to be intact. But I'm not an electrical person, and that's probably above my pay grade, so to be completely honest. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably just wind up selling it as is. It is a GE lamp, or not lamp, fan. Then this rolly cart here has all kinds of miscellaneous on it, some of which I pulled out of a tote the other day thinking, oh, maybe I could add these in to a sale. It's like little, you know, just vintage clutches and some fans and stuff like that. Coca-Cola glass bulb. This was produced in the 80s or 90s. It's not terribly old, I believe. And It's just a replacement piece, I think. So not terribly valued, but not worthless either, and in good condition at that. So I think it has one little flea bite somewhere up here, but otherwise, I mean, it's in great condition. So I'll set it down so it stays that way. You guys probably remember this. I'm still debating if I want to keep this or not. I don't know. Made in West Germany. I just love the glaze on it, I think. I'm a sucker for the glaze. Oh my gosh. And I have to show you this. Okay, so do you guys see it right there? Yep, that happened. It was sitting up on the kitchen table. I don't know when, how. Was it there before and I just literally didn't notice it? That's always possible. I don't know. And then there was another thing that I can't even show you because I already threw it away. That smoky gray sort of, it wasn't true submerso, but it sort of had that optical effect to it. It was a vase that I had found at Goodwill, and I believe it was also signed. And I'm pretty sure it was really good glass. If not Costa Boda, it was probably Polish or something. But anyway, point is, I had it upstairs drying after trying to remove some of the water scaling and stuff in it. And I don't know what happened. My husband was in the kitchen. I had it sitting in the strainer by itself. And, well, he was kind enough to try to do dishes. And so while there's been no admission to this injury, somehow it got a huge crack that splintered up both sides of it. So that vase went to the trash, sadly. And I felt like I had to tell you guys about it because it's that sad. Anyway, continuing on. I have some lamps up here as well as, oh, let me spin back this way. Don't get sick. Some lamps over yonder there. And we'll go back. So some lamps up here. Here's this other one that I was talking about in that other video where I found that Aladdin lamp. And I love this lamp. Love it, love it, love it. I don't think it has any markings on this part. I haven't checked the bottom of the ceramic, but I love that lamp. They usually came in a set, I think. And they were more, they were more dresser lamps and such. These white lamps, they need to be clean. They're dusty as all get out. But these white lamps, I have seen where they're called Fenton. I think they may be Fenton glass and stuff, but I don't know. And I do know the metal bases on them indicate that they're from the 80s. So, I mean, they could be, but they're not marked Fenton anywhere. So I don't know. I'm hesitant to say Fenton on them. We'll probably just go with, what is it? What's the term? Gone with the Wind, hurricane lamp, that kind of thing. I got a big jug up here. This jug is cool though. It is in good I mean, other than being incredibly dusty, it's in good condition. It says Henry McKenna, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, distilled by H. McKenna Distillery, Fairfield, Nelson County, Kentucky, 86 proof, 6 years old. And it has this U.S. Navy deal on here. And I want to say when I originally was looking up information on this, it was like these were, I don't want to say donated, but maybe contracted, and they got taken over to the troops. And of course you can see the seal on this one was broken, and of course it's empty and everything, but it's a cool stoneware jug that dates, I believe, roughly into the 40s, 30s, 40s, something like that. Oh, there's dog hair on the tape. That's good. Okay. So anyway, I've got all kinds of stuff going on up here. One of my favorite pieces is that monkey bowl. He's Italian, Majolica. Oh, I think I've brought him down and shown him before in a video. I'm going to get him listed soon. A few more lamps, mid-century, probably a little bit older on that ivy painted one, or maybe not. I don't know. That might be around the 40s, 50s. Anywho, lamps. Got some Royal Hager back there. There's also the console bowl that goes with those swans, but you just can't see it right now. This wood figurine, he's made in, I think, Germany. All these guys. Anyway, the whole reason I'm showing you all these shelves, guys. Oh, and let's not forget these ones. So these over here, well, this bucket down here has my poppy trail in it, and I'm going to be getting it listed soon. This is an old telescope that's really neat that I got, honestly, thinking I would figure out how to use it correctly, but turns out I haven't had a lot of time to do that. But I did look information up on it, and, you know, I mean, it's overall in good condition. I'm sure that there's a piece or so missing, though, but it does sit on the stand. The stand's in great shape. As far as I can tell, the glass and all that in there is in good shape, so it's probably one of those things I'll just sell as is. I want to say this one was made in Japan. Then, of course, I got my snack sets. This down here is a bunch of random stuff, like little mini toys and all kinds of stuff. My big leather elephant. Not long ago, a few videos ago, I found a giraffe in the Goodwill, and I'm not positive, but I don't think the giraffe was leather bound. This guy I do think is, and he has like his glass eyes and then some sort of a resin or plastic tusk there. Anyways, I keep him in here just to keep his whatever he is in good condition. This I got in an estate sale as an extra. And somebody handmade these, though. I can't remember what they call these sets. It's kind of like building block sets, but they handmade it, and as well as the case. And there's one of the pieces in there, I want to say it says first prize on it. So I don't know if it was a school thing or what. Down here, I got some of my birds, and you notice I keep leaving that one owl at the Goodwill that's there, and I imagine he's him or similar to him. So I have birds. Here's a little bit more of my Royal Copley in there that I haven't listed yet. Garfield clock here. He seems to work as much as I can get him to work. But I think he's missing a key or something here. And again, I'm not a clock expert. I'm not even going to try. I still have no idea what these are for. I imagine they were matchstick holders. That's I think what I'm going to go with. The reason I've been hung up on them, and this is from my very, very first YouTube video. The reason I'm hung up on it is because of this writing on here that I cannot figure out. Otherwise, I'm content with saying they're, you know, antique. They're copper, I believe. Copper. I'm going to go with matchstick holders. Yeah, copper. So they're really cool, though. I like them. I'm sure they come in handy for stuff. I got all these. These here are little single pieces or pieces that need like soldering repair type thing. And so honestly, I'll probably wind up throwing them away or putting them in a junk lot or something like that, because other people out there are talented in ways that I'm not. I think this one was the same way. And they may be able to use those parts. I've got a whole bunch of keys on here. Just random oldness. Some metal wall decor and stuff here. These are like flocked little guys. All these little dudes here, little flocked guys. I'm going to probably put them in a sale. I got some more animals here. This is really neat. He does have some damage to him though. Like I think one of the angel's wings was, it's either gone or it's repaired, or I don't know. And of course there's a little bit of damage to some of the florals, but outside of that, it's still in pretty good shape. So, I mean, I just really love it. I actually got that kind of as an extra in an estate sale. And then I've got some of these gals up here. Florence, I believe this one is Florence Ceramics, Pasadena, California, copyright. This one is as well. She's just a different style, if you will. These gals here, they are light as air, like they are hollow, and not on her, but on her, you can see it still has that made in Italy sticker there. So they're Italian figurines, sort of Hummel in vibe, if you will, but, I haven't found any like them in order to comp them. So I don't know where to, I don't know. This dude here, he's resin, genuine Carrara marble, made in Italy, and then it has Depose, Italy, 722 and a something symbol. I can't tell what it is. Anyway, so he's sitting on a genuine piece of marble. He was genuinely made in Italy, and he's genuinely cool. I can't remember who he's modeled after, though. Anyway, these guys, what did I write on them? Mid-century, Alexander Backer, chalkware, Pooty. They're little Pooty figurines. But I thought Pooty was just the face. Anyway, here is a pincushion doll. So it's a, I would almost go with a composite-like style. She might be ceramic, but I don't know. Anyway, and then here's her body, and then she has her dress. And I've kept her in this bag to keep her free of dust and whatever other shenanigans. This little gal, I think is Royal Dalton, but I'm not positive on that. I think I have found her in my Royal Dalton book, however. And then she's just marked on the base with like a cursive impressed M. I don't know. Some different music boxes and figurines and such. Some more bells. Some more other figurines. Single one-offs of different Japan pieces and stuff. These are bisque piano babies. And then this is all of my, we'll just say native pottery. Old pottery. Old pottery. Akoma, those things. And then down here on the very bottom are more sculptures and a couple lamps, obviously, federal style lamps. And, but yeah, more sculptures and stuff back here, a lot of which are really cool. And 3 of which I know personally the person who made them. Not like a best friend, but I literally bought them from the artist. So, really cool pieces. Some more, like Chinese, Japanese stuff. I have a lot of random pictures and things. And some more lamps because you just can't ever have enough lamps. I don't know. Then I've got some pressed glass and stuff here, and then personal paperwork filing shenanigans there. Some more tins. My favorite purse that broke. Some other stuff down here. So as you can see, I have gone through quite a bit of inventory based on all of the vast empty spaces you can see on the shelving and whatnot. Because before you couldn't see the bottom of the shelving. It was completely covered. So, I mean, when I look at it, it's starting to look a little light in inventory. That being said, there's still so much here to list and to get sold. So obviously I'm not going to fit all of this upstairs in my reselling room. So that's why I'm kind of taking my time a little bit with it and letting things go out as I can move them then in. And here's my thoughts though. I was talking about before trying to do like shop my shelves sort of sales on Niknax, on my whatnot and stuff like that. And part of the reason, and doing it from down here is my current thought. Part of the reason for that is because I have realized that the internet in the upstairs room, my reselling room where I package things and blah, 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 the internet is terrible up there. So when I'm doing a live sale, it just constantly goes in and out, tells me I have low connection, things like that. When I'm down here, I tend to not, but it's probably because the router is nearly directly above it. So I'm thinking of doing them down here. And since I have some shelf space, I mean, look at that. There's almost 2 empty shelves there. And these down here, it looks like there's a lot on there, but really it's not that much. It's a lot of tea sets and things like that. So, and then this. Oh, hey, I was looking for these the other day. I was trying to find where I put that butter dish, that McCoy butter dish to put that creamer with, that daisy pattern one. Well, damn it, I hid it from myself. I'm so good at that. Anyway, my thought is to either utilize this shelf or this shelving or both or whatever, but figure out kind of a little corner maybe that I can do my reselling from, like my live sales. And I'm contemplating maybe in the future doing some on YouTube as well. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's my current thought process on this. Yay. And now I'm sitting here like, wow, this is a lot of work. And it's really not that much work. What's a lot of work is moving all the little pieces off of here, to move some of this around shelving wise, and then to move pieces back onto it. But in all honesty, guys, I've shifted things so much around. I've moved things so much around. I've gotten so much listed that it looks discombobulated, because it is. Because over time it's gotten that way, and I haven't taken the time to utilize my OCD tendency and come in here and do an overhaul on it. Because every time I start messing with it, I'm like, oh, I can list that. Oh, I should list that. And then I get distracted. So, you know, that's where I'm at with it. Yay. And, yeah, I don't know. I think that's it for now. Okay, so now that I've shown you guys around a little bit of kind of what I'm dealing with and sort of what my current thoughts are anyway, I'm going to get started doing it, which is the fun part. And I'm not going to make you guys sit through all of that. So I'll periodically turn on the camera and let you maybe see some of the progress as I go along. But otherwise, I'm just going to get busy and come back to you guys more or less when it's done. Hopefully soon. Okay, guys. So everything looks slightly more discombobulated now. Not terrible, manageable, but this is what I've got going on so far. Is I've just made us a little corner pocket here, and I've cleaned off and threw a few things up here just to kind of get an idea of how it's going to look. But basically, imagine all these shelves full of randomness, all kinds of things, including everything you do see here. They will be on the shelves. But okay, so clearly, if you look at the walls, guys, we have moved shelves a lot of times. We used to, as you can tell from this screen here, we used to have like a home theater down here kind of thing set up and all kinds of stuff. So in order to cover that up and to maybe give a better, easier to see background, I'm thinking, you know, I have this, you know, like project paper, whatever, you know, you get for school projects. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I'm going to go get some more of these, and I think I'll do black probably. And I'm just going to essentially, to some degree, set them up the way this is right here, so that it just makes a nice, even, clean surface across it, and hopefully easier to see. Whew. And that's where we're at. So far, standing back, you know, here's my other one, my shelf that has the little Christmas lights on it and stuff. And then we'll have this whole corner here just full of stuff to do live sales from. Yay! Maybe down here. Is this the right aisle? No, maybe not. Aha. Ta-da. Okay. Ow. How much are they? $1. Good night. 3 boards included for fun. Well, that's a rip-off then. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're back. Time to get these up here. All right. Let's get started. Okay, guys. So this is where I will leave it for right now. I have run short. I was going to do black along the top up here also, but I'm running a little bit short. And I think good enough, right? Good enough, at least to get started. And I went ahead and left the shelf itself, this lighter woodish color. It's like pressed board or whatever. And I left that because I thought, if I cover that in black, it might make it too dark. And then you may not see anything. I don't know. It's just, if it doesn't work out, it was a $7, potentially temporary thing, but hopefully it looks a little bit more presentable than all the holes in the wall. And it helps kind of make things pop a little bit. But anyways, I'm working on getting stuff. Hopefully I don't make you sick, but stuff, picked through. This is all stuff that came off those shelves originally. Picked through there. I'm picking through here, all of it, and trying to figure out what all I'm going to just directly place over here. And I'm kind of wiping stuff off as I go. And then I'm also bringing down quite a bit of stuff that I have upstairs, especially if it's not already listed on eBay or Niknax. There are some things that I have listed in my eBay and Niknax that I run, every week on my whatnot sales, so I hate to bring those back down just because they're listed on other platforms. So if something did happen to them, that would suck. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys, this is where I'm going to leave it off for right now. And I will get back to you guys when I've gotten a little bit further. Today is Tuesday evening. And so hopefully I have this video up tonight. But definitely come join me this Thursday over on Niknax at 2 p.m. Central for a jewelry live sale. And then Saturday at 2 p.m. Central for a whatnot live sale. And like I said, I'm still hammering out in my mind how I want to go about adding another day for just kind of an overall whatever live sale on Niknax, and potentially maybe in the future doing some live sales on YouTube. So we'll see. But this is where it's starting. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next one.